precise finger so I can do consistent 2-round bursts of these things to make killing. Is that Tombstone?
Oh, on the outside for you? No,
Yeah, what's outside? What's outside?
Boy, if you don't get... Hello everyone, my name is Sunshines, and today I'll be discussing the decline in a once coveted game mode, Call of Duty Zombies. Starting as a simple side project in Treyarch Studio back in 2008, slowly being implemented into DLC and later installations, peaking with Black Ops 2's final DLC, Origins. So how did we get from such simple maps like Nacht, Verrucht, Shinonuma, and Doris, and get to something with highly controversial like Alpha and Omega, and even Black Ops 3's Shadows of Evil? Today I'll be discussing that, but first, a word from today's sponsor, NordVPN. Oh, no. Well, shit. Just kidding. I would just like to thank everyone who has recently supported the channel and helped us out recently. I know I'm a very small channel, but I say we, it's just me and my friends, really. I edit the videos and I do a lot of the just real upkeep. So I really appreciate the likes, the comments, and any subs I usually get from videos. Thank you so much, really. It means the world to me. Sorry I haven't been uploading recently. I was on vacation and just a bunch of summertime stuff. But I'm back to stay, and I hope you enjoy this video. Alright, continuing on. As most already know, Zombies' history and start, I'm really not going to be wasting your time telling you the story of how it came to be, but more starting at the end of World at War and the start of Black Ops 1. By 2010, we had a Modern Warfare 2, an amazing multiplayer experience to a degree, a buggy, unbalanced multiplayer experience, which was kind of a mess, which would be later ironed out in Infinity Ward's Modern Warfare 3. But at the time, people were left wondering, how would Treyarch clap back? Sorry to cut it off, but Black Ops 1 started off with a simple but semi-challenging zombies map, equal in a lot of ways to Doris from World at War. This map was originally intended as World at War's 4th DLC, but was cancelled and put into the new game at the time, Black Ops 1, Kino der Toten. It didn't have a lot over Doris. It had the same perks and a similar pack-a-punch system with a lot less challenge, no timer like the one on Doris, and it's only one teleporter link. So the pack-a-punch system is it's debatably worse or better, however you put it, but it by no means is bad. It's just very basic, and I'd say is a great beginner map, but in the grand scheme of things is, to my knowledge, outside of the story and the cipher stuff, I'm not talking about the Easter egg. I'm talking just strictly gameplay, is not extremely significant outside of a really legendary training spot on the stage. Kino der Toten does not have a whole lot going for it. It's a pretty basic map though, and is by no means bad. I'd say it's a community top 10 or even top 5 for that matter. So what's exactly up here? What does Kino der Toten have to do with zombies going wrong? Well, see, most Black Ops 1's maps were, for the most part, not very controversial and mostly liked until you get to, oh. Shangri-La split the zombies community in a way unseen at the time. Most players claim it's too hard and difficult to understand, lacking map knowledge, resulting in low play time from players. This began the phase where players started to get annoyed, and its defenders just running out of reasons to defend it exclusively in the gameplay department. The map was far from the core sit and survive gameplay style, but I do understand that you need to switch things up, adding an incentive of a quest style Easter egg, but not making it the main focus. There's a giant meteor cipher thing. I honestly haven't played enough of this map, at least the base version as it comes. But hey, at least it's just in Black Ops 1. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Like, what the hell? Well, at least there's other maps.
Now in death, bring me love. All that I am will be coming home now. And it's coming.
Up next, we have Moon, a map that left the high round players in the dust. The whole original idea I was speaking of from Call of the Dead, Ascension, and Kino, the whole sit and survive, survival, high round kind of aspect is completely gone here. Now, basically splitting the community even more and applying salt to the wound that Shangri-La started, Moon is an interesting map, as it has a lot of cool mechanics and different features but lacks to a casual player. Most casuals just want perks and pack-a-punch, and with a map making something as simple as getting perks hard, well, that can cause a big divide, and I will say definitively, this was one of the first early signs that sparked a chain, like a bad habit, making most maps all like this. No longer was zombies about how long you could survive. It was about how many times you could basically slam the fucking interact key on every surface until you beat the goddamn map.
I know, I totally did.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you, I totally cheated that shit in. I just went to my system, the fucking game files, when I was messing around making skins, and found out where they keep their rankings, and just found out what the ranking for a double shotgun was and gave it to myself.
This next part I'm completely going off the script for because of how terrible this map is, and honestly how busted Black Ops 2 was. Although having some of the best fucking maps in the series, not gonna lie, the whole ranking system, as you heard him literally say right there, he cheated it in. The ranking system for Black Ops 2 was the most busted, stupid thing. It went off of your KD revives, your competitive play, being grief and turn modes, which were, in my opinion, some of the worst things to ever come to zombies. Like, nobody touched that shit. Although a cool addition, nobody played it because of the way, Treyarch, made it. It really wasn't any fun, and it was all on the mostly, green run maps, which would be, transit. So you have fucking diner and bus depot and town and farm. And honestly, the only decent one out of those is, well, the town, and that's as it is by itself. Black Ops 2 is not by any means a bad game, but this is where I really started to get annoyed when I was younger when I played this game. Because what ends up happening is you get to this point where you just want to fucking survive and play zombies. You don't want to have to ride this damn bus around with this really cool bus driver. God damn, he's sexy. But, you know what I'm saying? You get to a point where it's just, you don't want to have to ride the bus around the map, put this fucking part down, you gotta build this bullshit, you gotta do that, the other thing, you gotta fucking add this part, that part, fucking have your buddy defend this part of the map so that you can go do that other part of the map. Like, it's just so unnecessarily complicated. And this would continue into maps like Mob of the Dead. Buried is not too bad, and Origins, once you kind of figure it out, it's also not too bad, but zombies is just not what it used to be. And I'd say Black Ops 2, while a good game, I want to keep that clear, Black Ops 2 is a good zombies game, but it was the early phases of where the game really went downhill, like more as the series, like to the casual player. It was no longer about high rounds. It was all about completing the Easter egg. Here's this story piece. Here's that story piece. Wow, what fucking, we got double timelines. We got fucking different timelines, different fucking character arcs, and Might I add, the Black Ops 2 characters aren't even that really fucking interesting, dude. They're just really fucking boring. You got a redneck chick named Misty, you got 2 fucking nerds, and a homeless black guy named Russman. Like, what the fuck is this game, dude? What happened to, like, our cool-ass fucking, you know, guys from Black Ops 1? You got Dempsey, Takeo, fucking Nikolai, Richtofen. What the fuck is this game? So let's say you're like me, and you just want to play some classic Call of Duty, multiplayer, zombies, whatever. There is an option for you. It's called Plutonium, and it is completely free. It's a server hosting site with Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, and World at War, and it teaches you how to download them and get them for free. It is a torrent, so use it at your own risk. There's also, if you want to play Black Ops 1, I forget what it's called, but it's like this fucking, it's something, dude. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see in the future some more Call of Duty Zombies that's not fucking meth head survival anymore. Black Ops 3 was, I literally didn't even, I just watched the YouTubers play that shit. Like, it was so chaotic, I didn't even play that fucking garbage. Yeah, I said it's not all bad. Like, there's some cool maps, but man, it's just too fucking complicated. So, what you can do, like me, is download World at War on Plutonium and play custom zombies. I'll leave a link in the description for Plutonium if you want to give it a shot.
You can fix me with a fucking jaw. I can't aim.
Oh, dude, of course it was Mason.
Spawn die, spawn die, spawn die!
Yeah. Mason, what gun was
I
that?
don't know.
It was, that was,
It's a fucking, it's a semi-rifle, which I didn't know it was, so it's ass. I was expecting a fucking, oh, dude, the AFK guy getting shot in the nuts.
hog. He stole my gun! And more into something like Alpha and Omega from Black Ops 4, or even the really difficult and controversial map, Shadows of Evil from Black Ops 3. Charging nearly $60 for a fucking 10-year-old game. Yeah, I kind of just get to the point where I'm like, I don't really care. Also, God forbid Activision lose my $20 or $60 purchase. Dear Lord, they might fucking collapse without me buying their game. So anyway, this is going to lead into the next point of my video. The community would probably put it in a top 5 or even top 10 place, but most Black Ops 1 maps were pretty non-controversial until we get to, sorry to cut it off, but Black Ops 1 started off with a simple map. It was kind of challenging, and it was overall a pretty good, To my knowledge, Shangri-La split the zombies community in a way that had been basically unseen at the time. Most people claim it to be really difficult and hard to understand, and most of the time, because of its difficulty, lack map knowledge, and as a result of lack knowledge, goddamn. Apologies. I didn't mean to cut it off so early. I know it was a badass, cinematic, but we must continue with the video. So,